What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, JAYPAT. Welcome to episode 1 of the Yappin Sports Podcast. Episode 1, a weekly podcast about sports, baseball, football, basketball. We love to yap, and I'm doing this with my girlfriend, Andrea. She loves sports. She's always yapping. Always yapping.
Always yapping.
She's a yapper, that's for sure. Yeah, like I said, we've been wanting to do this forever. We've been talking about it. And we finally, bought the mics. We got the camera set up, and just gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun.
Something laid back. Yeah.
Just have some fun. I said it like 3 times, but
yeah. Something laid back, something chill, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, and yeah. So today is Monday. Football is over. All the games. I mean, there's two games left to be played, but let's just go over kind of some of the games and.
Yeah, for the most part, all of the games have already gone through or whatever.
So, first of all, anything specific you want to talk about from football before we get into the games itself?
I mean, the mousetrap celebration, yo, that blew up. If you guys don't know what the mousetrap celebration I'm talking about is, if you watch the streamer Kai Cenat, he does like this. Well, he did a stream with a college football player. His name is Travis Hunter, and he had him on his live stream, and he told him, hey, you should do this celebration. He's like, when you get the football, have your teammate get the football, set it down like a mousetrap, and then you pretty much crawl to the football. It's hilarious, but I think already 3 players have done it. Amon-Ra did it, Travis Hunter did it, and then Juwan Jennings did it.
So funny that no one's ever thought of that before.
Right.
It's so funny. It's so funny the way they that's how mountain mice are,
Yeah.
They're dumb enough to fall for this peanut butter trap. They get their whole body slammed.
It's just funny the way they crawl.
Yeah.
The way the player looks, they do it so fast, and it's just funny. And
yeah,
I don't know, it kind of stuck.
Didn't even do it after a touchdown, did he?
No, he did it after the game because he had the winning interception, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah. And then I seen a couple NFL players do it too.
Yeah.
No one did the leprechaun one though.
No.
Which I thought Travis said that he was gonna do that one instead of the mousetrap.
Mousetrap is funnier.
The mousetrap is funnier.
It's funnier.
If you were in football, would you be the one to do celebrations?
Oh, yes.
Tyreek Hill has some crazy ones too.
Here's the thing though, I love the dances. Give me head top. I love all of those, but I'm not a dancer, so I would not be able to pull it off. But I guess if I was good at dancing, then maybe I would. But I would probably do kind of something like the Kai Cenat celebration. I would try to figure something out.
Yeah, Luca, go to your room. Did you see when Jason Kelsey did he did a dance where he's moving his hips real good, and everyone was surprised because he's a big man, offensive lineman, doing this crazy dance.
Yeah, that was funny.
But
he was just waddling.
Yeah.
He did it pretty good. He wasn't too bad.
And let's just get right into it. That Eagles-Saints game. Eagles win 15-12. Off a crazy. First of all, Dallas Goedert had an insane game. I think it was his best game of his career. But Eagles needed that win bad. They would have gone to 1-2 if they lost. Saints have been playing out of their minds lately.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this game was going to be high scoring, but it wasn't. And yeah, so Eagles go to 2-1. Saquon, probably the best running back in the league. He had an off game last, but had a crazy game. Texans, Vikings. What a surprising. I mean, I knew the Vikings were good, but to be able to beat the Texans with C.J. Stroud, and the Texans have probably one of the best offensive rosters in the league. And who would have thought the Vikings would be 3-0?
Yeah.
Who would have thought the Vikings would be 3-0?
Yeah, if you would have told me that at the beginning of the season, I would have been like, yeah, there's no way, bro. Yeah. You're lying. Sam Darnold, we were not familiar with your game. You are killing it. You are balling out, dude.
He's balling out.
I mean, it's not hard, though. You have great receivers. I mean, to be fair, TJ Hawkinson is out, so they don't even have TJ Hawkinson right now. But when he comes back, that'll be interesting. He has another weapon.
Yeah, I mean, you could say he only has one weapon right now. Though.
Yeah, Jay
Like,
Jettis. I guess
Jay Jettis.
Aaron Jones.
Yeah,
But he's
as a
kind of
receiver,
old.
he only has
Jefferson.
But, I mean, that's enough.
But he's been utilizing Naylor,
Who's Naylor?
Naylor is in for Madison because Madison is usually the 2.
Addison, you mean?
Jordan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan Addison
Yep.
is the 2, but he's out because of injury. So Naylor, I think his name is Josh Naylor or Jonathan Naylor. I don't know, something like that.
Yep.
And he's in for him, but he's been balling out too.
Could you see the Texans making it to the Super Bowl?
I mean, yes and no. The way they've been playing, probably no.
Yeah.
But I think when they're fully healthy, they're good. They're solid. They have good quarterback, good O-line. They have good running back, Joe Mixon now. And then obviously the receiving core, I mean, it's amazing. And they have a pretty decent tight end. So
I mean, I could definitely see them going into the Super Bowl in the AFC right now. I mean, obviously you have the Chiefs. They're always going to be there. Ravens look great. I mean, looked iffy in the first 2 games, but they look like they're back to normal, you know?
Yeah.
That'll be interesting, though. They're in a pretty easy division.
Yeah.
The Titans, Colts, and I forgot the other team. That's how bad the division is. I forgot the other teams.
It's not too bad, but yeah, it'll definitely be like a team to look out for.
Broncos beat the Buccaneers, another surprising one.
Yeah.
A lot of talk about Pat Surtain being the best cornerback in the league.
He is.
And he
PS2.
shut down Mike Evans.
Hell yeah.
Which I kind of know that he's that good because they're in our division, so we play him, a lot. Definitely one of the best cornerbacks in the league. Buccaneers go to 2-1. Broncos go to 1-2. Packers beat the Titans. I actually had the Titans winning this one. I didn't know Malik Willis was that guy. Jordan Love is supposed to come back next game. That's going to be huge. I think the I could say Packers, Lions, Niners. There's a good amount of teams in the NFC that could make it far, and I think the Packers are definitely one of them.
I think they will too.
As long as they're healthy, they're fully healthy.
Yeah, Jordan Love will come back, and they'll definitely be more careful with him.
And they have a good defense too.
Good defense.
Chargers, Steelers. As a Chargers fan, what's going on?
Bro. Okay, so I'm a Chargers fan. I'm from San Diego, so I've always liked the Chargers. Kind of disappointed, but it low-key just kind of feels like the same thing over again. Yeah. It's just like we feel like we have a new star. We get new talent. It's like, oh, okay, like this year's going to be better. And then injuries come, and it's just it's always either between injuries or coaching, one of the two. If we're not injured, it's somewhere along the way our coaches just kind of did the team wrong. And unfortunately for this game, it was injuries. Justin Herbert, high ankle sprain. He had already had a high ankle sprain going into the game. I don't know what happened at halftime, but by when halftime was over and they came back to play, he was not there. They had Heineke in. And, I mean, Heineke is a good backup, but he's no Herbert. I mean, he just couldn't get the job done. And then we just had some other injuries, too, on the defensive line. Joey Bosa out with the back injury. Third game of the season, and it's just kind of annoying. He always gets hurt. And then we had a few other injuries, but
always injuries, man.
I know,
always
it's just so annoying. But it is what it is, and I mean, 2-1. We'll see what happens next.
Get the Chiefs coming up.
Yeah, we have the Chiefs coming up in week 4. That'll be interesting. I have no clue what's gonna happen with Herbert. If Herbert's out,
I thought you were gonna have like inside info on the Chargers and
wish
Herbert. Like it's like they say like per sources, Andrea Plaza.
Oh, per Andrea.
Like you're one of the fucking inside reporters for the
No,
Chargers.
I mean I wish I had insider like news and stuff, but like Justin Herbert, if he's ruled out, we're not gonna win. If Justin Herbert is in, we might have a chance. And I don't know if everybody isn't. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But injuries are killing us, man.
Injuries are killing a lot of teams. Yeah. Not just the Chargers.
Yeah.
Talk about the Rams. Talk about the Niners. Even
Checo,
us.
Yeah.
I think every team has at least one star that's
injury,
injured,
Yeah.
Not every team, but a lot of teams,
Yeah.
Dolphins, Seahawks. I'm not really surprised by that score. 24-3. Dolphins with their quarterback. They're just a different offense without Tua. Like Tua, like makes their offense run. It's like the motor, the engine, you know. And then like Hill and Mostert are the like the
wheels,
sexy pieces, you know, of the car.
I mean, I don't know if you saw this in the game, but at one point, the Dolphins had the ball and they did a 1-man rush. Like, that's how bad the Seahawks were, or the Dolphins were playing.
You want to say something to the podcast?
Okay, our dog is kind of wanting attention. He wants to say something. Say something, Luca.
What do you got to say?
Now he doesn't want to talk.
It's like Joe Rogan has Carl.
Oh, really?
Like Carl be in the studio while he records.
Oh.
And sometimes I guess like Carl make noises, and then Joe Rogan's like, "Oh, there's my dog Carl."
Oh.
And then he goes on a rant about dogs and how
why did he name his
bred from wolves.
Oh yeah.
He has a
lab.
He has a golden retriever and then I think a lab. Yeah.
Oh.
But he says like one dog is like very cute and cuddly, and then the other dog's kind of like meant for like hunting and shit.
Oh, that's dope.
Like two different breeds.
Yeah.
Luca does it all. I mean, I don't think he's hunted before, but he's also a puppy.
Yeah.
But he could. Luca, look at him. Look how cute he is. A lot of people do that. They go, oh.
Yeah, but why would you name your dog Carl? Out of everything, why Carl? Like, there goes Carl. Who's Carl? Your son? No, he's my dog.
I don't have a problem with that name.
What? You would name your dog Carl?
I wouldn't name my dog Carl, but I think it's like it's a cute name, you know.
Oh hell no.
We might have to take a break here. Dolphins lose to the Seahawks 3-24. Not surprised really by that. That Niners-Rams game was actually crazy. I was watching the end of it. A lot of people called it the hospital bowl because of how many injured players there were. Matthew Stafford's a freaking animal. Like, he's a beast. So underrated without having Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp, the way he can play. He has so much guts. And what's going on with the Niners, you know? I mean, I get you have the injury. Like, there's still a good team without McCaffrey, Kittle, and Debo. Juwan Jennings had a huge game. Ayuk was pretty quiet. There's a couple games they've had so far where they should have won, you know? And that's a big rivalry game. I seen a video, like, it was completely filled with Niners fans. Like, it was basically a Niners home game, and they still lost. How about that?
That's sad.
Lions beat the Cardinals. Lions, in my opinion, are a Super Bowl caliber team.
Oh hell yeah!
And
like all around, like just so good.
Where the hook and ladder, the hook and ladder where Amon-Ra caught it, tossed it to Jameer. That's like, what I'm talking about, right? That one play.
No, I didn't see it.
Amon-Ra caught the ball, tossed it midair to Jameer Gibbs. Jameer ran for a touchdown.
Wow!
I thought you seen it.
No, I didn't see it. That's crazy.
Ravens beat the Cowboys. Now Ravens almost
lost though.
They almost lost that game. They were up 28-3. First of all, I haven't seen a successful onside kick in like I think 5 years.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's so hard to do.
Yeah.
And I think it was Zay Flowers, right? That missed the ball on that onside kick.
Yeah, he missed the catch. It went through his arms.
And that's a receiver too.
Yeah.
Because they purposely put out different players for onside kicks, like receivers that are better at catching balls.
Yeah.
But Ravens, I think they needed that. They needed that win bad. They would have been 0-3, and they're projected to make it to the Super Bowl by a lot of people. So huge win for them. Cowboys, just a clown show.
I don't know about
just a clown show
about the Ravens making the Super Bowl this year.
Not anymore. Your opinion's changed.
I think they have all the pieces, but I didn't realize that their offensive line was this. I don't know if they're young or what it is, but their offensive line is not it. It's not good.
Yeah.
It's bad. So unless they fix that, like immediately, then yeah, possibly.
But it's so hard to fix an offensive line in the middle of the season.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But other than that, like they have all the pieces. They have good tight ends. They have receivers where they can make it happen. They have Derrick Henry.
He played good last game.
And Lamar Jackson. So I don't know, but I still don't think they'll make the Super Bowl.
Already, you're already writing them off.
Yeah.
what makes you
Yeah.
not think they're going to make it to the Super Bowl? Just the offensive line?
Offensive line, inconsistency. I feel like they're not utilizing Derrick Henry the way that everybody thought he was going to be utilized. Like, they pretty much have 2 running backs and one can throw the ball.
Derrick Henry had a huge game yesterday, though.
He did.
He had 2
did.
touchdowns for like
He did.
180 yards.
Yeah, he did.
So they finally decided to give him the ball. But also, you got to realize that, like, in the AFC right now, you cannot really say there's a team that's, like, the dominant team in the conference. Like, oh, like, they're the best by far. Like, low-key, all the teams that are supposed to be there are kind of down performing or underperforming their expectations.
Yeah.
Chiefs are 3-0, but I feel like we're not playing up to our level of expectation. Bengals, the same thing.
Yeah.
Ravens. Like, there's not a team... Even the Texans, they just lost.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't really say there's a team like, oh, like they're the top of the tier in the AFC. So the Ravens could, but they're in a tough division too.
Well,
the Steelers the real deal?
I don't know. They might have figured something out here with Justin Fields. I mean, it's looking good for him. Their defense is obviously phenomenal. It's always good.
So good.
So good. But I think Justin Fields is kind of getting in the rhythm. Figuring some stuff out. We'll see if he can continue the rhythm.
It'll be interesting to see. With Russell Wilson just chilling on the sideline, he could be a potential trade to a team that needs a quarterback.
Yeah.
Because Dolphins, maybe.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Dolphins. Bryce Young might go to the Dolphins.
He could, yeah.
Yeah. That's my prediction. I don't know.
It just depends on if Tua is going to be able to come back soon.
Right. And, like, what he's going to be able to produce. Like, if he's just going to have to stay in the pocket, their O-line needs to be, like, phenomenal. And I don't think the Dolphins' O-line is phenomenal to, like, protect him.
Yeah. It just sucks, man. Like, I'm not a Dolphins fan. I've seen Tua play a little bit in college and now, but just you feel for him as a human being,
Right,
like,
right. And his family.
Imagine that was your brother. Imagine that was a family member that, like, they had a couple concussions and now all of a sudden they don't remember what day it is. And then eventually they start forgetting their birthday. They start, they eventually forget your name. Then they forget who you are completely. And that's like a real possibility with brain trauma. I'm not like a brain scientist or anything, but you've seen it before,
I mean, truly,
so it's like
though,
they got to balance.
Like, truly, if you were a football player, like NFL football player, you worked your whole life to be in the position that you are and play with the top dogs and have a great team around you, a good coach, good location, good franchise, everything. And this keeps happening to you. This is an ongoing problem because this is not the first time that Tua has had a concussion. I mean, this is like his third or fourth concussion.
I think it's his third serious concussion.
Yeah, he's had quite a bit. So it is to the point where it is concerning, but like you personally, if you were a football player, what would you do?
If I was Tua?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably want to still play. But what would my family be wanting me to do, first of all? And what are the doctors telling me to do? Like, what is everyone wanting me to do?
Yeah.
Are they telling me to play? Fuck the concussion? Or are they telling me, dude, like, you need to really seriously sit down and think about the future of your life with your kids, your family, your parents, your cousins, aunts and uncles? So, like, at the end of the day, like, I just hope if he's going to play, nothing happens where, like, he could die. If he could die or, like, it's tough, though. It's hard. It's no right or wrong answer,
It's really interesting because I want to see how this is going to change his game. Like, is he going to be a quarterback that is going to be more scared to throw? Is he going to, like, be protected more? Is he going to learn to slide? Like, what kind of player is he going to become?
Yeah. Anyways, on to the next. Unless you had anything else about the Dolphins.
No, yeah.
The night game, Chiefs, Falcons, my Chiefs, my Patrick, my Travis, we take the dub, and for some reason we love playing in these tight games. This went down to the wire, defensive game. Patrick still doesn't really play up to par with his expectations. Kelsey's been quiet. I mean, he had a better game for sure than the second game, but what's going on with Kelsey, man? Is it Mahomes? Is it Kelsey? Is it the play calling? Is it the chemistry? I don't know. It's frustrating as a Chiefs fan. It's like it's nice that we're still getting the wins.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you want to win in a different way. You want to dominate the game. You don't want to win by 1 or 2 every game. Yeah, and that's kind of what's been happening every week. So we beat the Falcons, and I feel like kind of our schedule gets a little bit easier for now. A little bit. Chargers coming up. We'll see if Justin Herbert plays. It looks like he's gonna play. He plays through all injuries all the time.
Yeah,
he's a tough guy.
Yeah, he's a tough guy, but I don't know. Even if he plays, like, because the Chiefs are a good team, and like it's a divisional game, so like Chiefs are gonna really want to win. So I don't know if all the other players are gonna play too. So depending on that, if everyone's healthy, it'll be a good game. But if Herbert's out or some of these O linemen are out, then it's gonna be a rough battle.
Definitely rough.
It'll be a rough game.
Falcons, honestly, they lost the first game against the Steelers, but they're showing a lot. They beat the Eagles and they almost beat us. Like, I could see the Falcons winning that division with how bad that division looks. Probably the worst division in the league. They have a lot of talent. They have a lot of talent in their offense and defense. Like, every skill group, they have a star. Bijan, Drake London, Kyle Pitts. Defense got Justin Simmons, Jesse Bates.
Yeah.
And the linebacker, what's his name? Judon
Baker,
So they got the players. It's just all coming together. And Kurt's dealing with that recovering from that Achilles injury. So I think only as time goes on, he'll be better. And then, just real quick, we got two Monday night games. Let me see your prediction. Jaguars at the Bills and Commanders at the Bengals, just real quick.
Jags at Bills. That's gonna be an interesting game because Jags want to win. Bills, they're 2-0, right?
Yeah, they're 2-0.
They're 2-0. So it's like, are the Bills gonna be a little bit more comfortable? But then again, it is a home game. It's tough. But it's tough. I think something is telling me the Jags are going to win.
Oh, you're picking the Jags?
Yeah.
You're really picking the Jags?
Yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Bills win. Obviously, like, Bills are Bills.
Bills Mafia, baby. Bills Mafia. Oh, shit, my dad's going to see this.
Go gosh. Chiefs. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Give me the Jags. I feel like they're going to want to win it more.
They definitely need it more. I think the Bills might not take them as serious as they should.
Yeah, and they might relax.
2-0. They might play down to their competition. I'm gonna go with Bills, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
What do you got in the other game?
Commanders, Bengals. Yeah, definitely Bengals. I think after this Chiefs game, like Burrow kind of like heated up a bit. I think him and Chase are still trying to get on the same page. I don't know if there's like kind of like some, not beef, but like some stuff going on there because Chase didn't get his contract extension like he wanted, and he hasn't had a touchdown yet. So that's a little maybe frustrating for him. And then the Chiefs game, he was mad. And then I don't know if you guys saw, but he had like a whole spiel on the field with the ref, and it was just craziness. So I don't know what's going on there, but I think that they'll move past that. And T. Higgins is back, so I think they'll pull off a win.
I think that T. Higgins coming back is huge.
That's huge.
People forget how good T. Higgins is.
T. Higgins, great.
He has someone shy of her at that position. He's like 6'3", 200 pounds. I just made that up, by the way. So if I'm wrong, then I'm not Google. You know. I'm not. But because T. Higgins is gonna bring more attention to himself, and Jamar Chase.
Let me Google it real quick.
Yeah, Google it real quick.
Actually, he's 5'2". With 150
he's
pounds.
like my height.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't Google it, but
I think Jamar Chase will get more opportunities to score with T. Higgins being back.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna go Bengals. You go Bengals in there?
Yeah, I got Bengals. Yeah.
You got Bengals?
It doesn't say here. Oh, he's 6'4". Dang, he's tall. 6'4" is
6'4"? That's tall for a
6'4" is
receiver.
tall.
You know,
Let's
Drake
look at
London's. You know, Drake London's 6'4" too.
Really? Dang,
Yeah.
they're tall. He weighs 216 pounds and 6'4". So
206.
16.
Wouldn't that be crazy if like a 7-footer got drafted as a receiver?
Yeah, has that ever
Like
been
it's crazy that
seen?
like that's never happened because you would think being tall you would just like reach
have an
over
advantage, yeah,
and catch everything, but I think it's just like you don't have the speed.
and injury
And-
prone.
Oh yeah, if Wemby,
So
if
injury
KD
prone.
was in football, dude,
Yeah.
those legs,
Yeah,
no
Embiid,
chicken on that meat.
bro, Embiid is so slow,
Oh, Embiid would be better because he has muscle.
but he would be like a tight end. He's not fast though.
You don't have to be fast.
To
Actually,
be
no,
a
you do
wide
have to be
receiver?
fast.
I mean, to be a wide receiver, yeah,
Embiid would play.
he would be like an
D-line.
O lineman. Oh, or defensive
I think
lineman.
he'd
Yeah,
play D line.
I feel like he would be a good O lineman, like a good right tackle.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Let's
Like
call him up and ask.
for real. Like he'd
Come
be
to the
so
Chiefs.
tall. But then your quarterback, like he would just hit the back of his head because
Oh
like
my god.
he'd be so tall.
Kyler
He just
Murray is the quarterback behind Joel Embiid.
no Bryce
know?
Young. Have you seen the videos of Bryce Young? Like he literally has to
Yeah.
jump to make the throw so that he doesn't hit his O lineman.
I don't. That's not that. Like Drew Brees was like that too, though.
Yeah,
So it's like
I did hear that.
it gives you a little disadvantage, but it's not impossible.
It's not impossible.
There's a lot of quarterbacks that are short, but there's a
Yeah.
lot of quarterbacks that are tall too. Like
Yeah.
Patrick's not that tall. He's like
Yeah.
6'1".
I mean that's pretty good though.
Yeah.
I mean-
Justin Herbert's tall.
Yeah, Justin Herbert is pretty tall.
Um,
Josh Allen is pretty tall.
Josh Allen's pretty tall.
Yeah, which is crazy
Um,
because Josh Allen does not look tall at all.
You don't think so?
No,
It's because
he
it's
looks-
because he's more defined, I guess, or
Really?
thicker.
I just think he looks normal. I don't know.
he looks like a tight end, low key.
No, he doesn't even look like a football player. Honestly, he looks
Josh
more
Allen?
he looks more like a baseball player than a football player to me.
I could see that. You know that
I don't know
the
why.
Jaguars have a player named Josh Allen.
Oh, really?
He's a D lineman,
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
but I think he started adding his middle name so people wouldn't mistake him.
Oh,
because-
for the
Because
Josh
whenever you
Allen.
say Josh Allen, you don't think of the D lineman for
Right.
the Jaguars.
You think of the
You're
quarterback.
thinking of the quarterback. You know,
Yeah.
he plays crazy. Like, have you watched Josh Allen play? Like,
like the quarterback.
yeah.
Like
Yeah. When he runs the ball, like most quarterbacks slide. Most
not scary.
quarterbacks, like I've seen him hurdle. I've seen him do front flips over
Yeah.
guys, or he like lowers his shoulder. And like, how has he not been injured? Like he hasn't
Right.
had a serious injury in his career.
That's
He's just built for football.
Yeah.
You know, he's built for football. Yeah, I got Bengals and Bills, but yeah. I want to talk about some fantasy though,
yeah.
because we
You be doing fantasy? Oh yeah, we be
Oh,
doing the league
yeah.
together. Duh.
we're in the fucking same league together.
You should explain the league to everybody. Like
So we have a
What?
league.
yeah,
Me, her,
and some
and, like,
friends.
just some random, huh?
Some friends.
Yeah, some friends. You know, last year we did first place prize $200. This year we're doing $400, and it's not going. I mean, last year I got, I think, almost last place, and you got like somewhere in the middle of the pack. But this year, you know, we take it serious, but it's not like it doesn't dominate our life. But there'd be so many. Yeah, there's days where we just talk about fantasy all day, and like.
Oh
It
yeah.
just interests us, and then having the money at the end makes it that much better. Like, I want
Exactly.
to win that 400. We got a trip coming
Right.
up.
It makes you want to try harder, and like it makes you watch the game more. Like that's really how I learned a lot about the game because of fantasy football. I
Yeah.
keep up with the players, keep up with the team, because essentially you have to keep up with the players and the team, because if the team is doing bad or a player is injured or sometimes situationally,
This year it's $400 is the grand prize. So you know, I like money. You like money. We're
yeah.
gonna go for the prize. I'm not a guy that's gonna go for second, third, fourth, fifth place. I want that first place prize,
Yeah.
baby. And if you guys see my videos, I'm 1-1. Probably gonna go to 1-2, and then you're 0, 0-2, or
I'm 0-2, probably gonna go 0-3. It sucks, but unfortunately, it's just underperformance from some of my players. It's unfortunate. It sucks because, I did make some trades, and it just
yeah.
it's not panning
It's hard to
out.
predict, and there's so much time left in the year that so much can happen. Just got to keep your head up and keep looking at
Yeah.
the waivers, keep looking at trade options.
Exactly.
help each other
Little by
out,
little.
help each other out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else you got to add about fantasy or football, or
Yeah, I mean,
how about the Padres?
what about the Padres? Dang,
You're like a super fan, right?
yeah,
Like you're not just putting up the game in the playoffs. Like you're watching regular season games. You got MLB Pass.
yeah,
Like because you're not just a bandwagon. You were
right.
watching last year when you guys were bad. So
I
like,
mean,
and playoffs is coming up. So like, I'm not trying to be like an interview, but tell me.
yeah, I mean, I grew up in San Diego, so I grew up watching the Padres, going to Padres games. Like, they were trash team. Like, they were not good. But we were still there. We would still go.
What's a Padre?
A Padre, so that's in Spanish. So,
Yeah.
but what it is, it's a friar.
Friar.
So a friar is like, like a friar from church.
Yeah.
So that's that's who our mascot is. It's a friar, and Friar Faithful, and that's our mascot right there. Actually, on the flag, it's a friar.
Do got potato head.
Okay, you don't gotta do my guy like that,
well,
bro.
Why he's shaped like that? His butt is poking out the front.
That's his belly. That's not his butt.
You get the chanclas on.
He got that thicky. You said the chancla. You know what he looks like? He looks like the Little Caesars logo. Pizza.
Like what is it? Like what is that? Like a dress he has on, or?
Yeah, it's like a robe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
Yeah, don't make fun or something. Like
Padre,
what are you trying to do here? Anyways, but yeah, I grew up a Padres fan, and we would go to games. I grew up in San Diego. Then we moved to the Midwest, and then, I mean, I still kept up with the Padres, and then little by little, our whole team just started to change for the better. Not completely all there yet because we haven't won a championship yet, I would say, but I mean, definitely way better than what it was. So, but yeah, I watch every single regular season game.
She does, guys. I can tell you this. Like, there'll be times when she'll just start mumbling out like Padre players' names, and she'll be naming out, like his batting average is 320.
Yeah, just
but anyways,
random
yeah, she really does watch all the games.
Yeah,
die hard. What would it mean? Like, damn, like imagine you guys make it to the World Series. Because your families are huge.
Yeah.
They're huge. Like.
Yeah. I mean, if I watch every regular season game, like my parents do too, because I talk to my mom every day and stuff, and like, I'll be like, hey, are you going to watch the game? Are you going to watch the game? Are you going to watch the game? Yeah, I'm going to watch the game.
Every like spring training game too?
By that time, yes, sometimes. So, but we don't take it serious because we know it doesn't count for our record.
Yeah.
But like, sometimes we're just like, because by that time, we've had the whole winter. So it's like, we're ready to watch baseball.
Yeah.
So, yeah, sometimes, but we don't take it serious.
So, damn.
But winning a championship in San Diego would mean the world. Because San Diego, we lost the Chargers. So a lot of fans just stopped being Charger fans because of that. They really didn't like LA or whatever. So it all has to do with the market. It was just, I think it had to do something with funding. They had built a whole stadium and everything, and then they just decided to sell it, and they just sold the whole franchise to LA. So it was probably
sold it to the city of LA?
No, whoever the owner is.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder what it'd be like to be an owner of a franchise.
Right? That's what I think about.
You got to be rich already.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then, like you don't like get rich from the team. Like you're already rich. You
just
get more rich.
Right.
By the team. But I wonder what that's like,
Yeah.
Because there's like the Chiefs owner, his dad was the owner, so he got
inherited
a team.
Right.
I think the Cowboys is gonna be the same way when Jerry Jones is out, but imagine that'd be so crazy to be
yeah.
I
mean,
I
think
really
the
GM
cool.
would be like fun. Like
it must be an honor.
GM,
Yeah.
It's kind of like how like we're the GM of our fantasy teams.
Yeah,
it's
I feel like
bit less stressful, obviously. But
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I think it's really stressful. I mean, like sometimes, like I look at interviews of like AJ Preller, who's the GM for us for the Padres, and like he just looks like really tired and like like it must be stressful. You have to, especially when the trade deadline is like around.
We should tell the people like when we met him.
Oh, when I met him,
when we ran into the
well,
GM.
you weren't there.
I was there.
Oh, you were? Oh, I thought it was just my
I
mom.
remember I was there, dude.
You weren't there
I was in the
because
fucking elevator.
you were.
And then we walked out because you guys are like, "Oh my god!"
Wait, but did you see him like when we started
Yeah.
talking to him and everything?
Yeah, but you guys went down the hallway. You like ran towards them, and then
Right. Where were you then? You stayed in the elevator?
We were in the elevator, and then
I forgot all this.
We ran out, and we were like, "That's whenever like we saw you guys," and it was like a very quick thing. But like, yeah, me, your dad, and your brother were in the elevator, and then you were like, hey,
right,
guys.
but I know my dad and my brother came because my brother. I got a picture of him and my brother.
You don't remember? You don't even remember I was there.
No, damn, that's crazy.
I was there.
Damn, I don't remember, guys. But I think
it was one of those things where like you blacked out for a minute.
Low key.
Like you were like,
I got really excited.
AJ, is that you?
Okay. Well, let me tell the story. So basically, what happened was like a year or two ago, we went to Kansas City to go see a Padre Kansas City game, and my mom booked a hotel. She told us where to stay. We stayed there. It was a great hotel. It was a good experience.
Yeah.
And we were like, jokingly, we were like, imagine the Padres stayed here. Ha 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 ha. Well, that kind of became reality, and the Padres were staying at the hotel that we were staying at. So I know it was crazy. So one day we got ready to go downstairs for breakfast, and we're walking towards the elevator. And as we're walking towards the elevator, I clicked the button, and it's us as a group, and the doors open, and a guy comes out. And he looks up at me for a quick second. I'm wearing a Padres jersey. Like, we're all Padre geared. And then he just kind of like smiles at us, and he just kind of like looks down, and he keeps walking. And I was like, I look at my mom. I'm like, Mom, like, I think that's AJ Preller. I'm pretty sure that's AJ Preller. Like he's a very distinct figure. Like, I watch him all the time, like on interviews and stuff like that. So I know what he looks like. And like, she's like, well, go say something. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of like shy person, you know? Yeah. So like, I was like, I don't know. And she like runs out of the elevator, and like we go, and my mom was like, excuse me. And then he's like, he turns around. He's like, yeah. He's like, she's like, are you AJ Preller? And then he's like, yeah. And then like, we just start having a conversation with him, and like, he starts asking us stuff. And then he's like, so are you guys going to go to the game tonight? Because it was a 3-game series, and we were there for like a couple of nights, and we're like, no, we're not gonna go tonight, but we're gonna go tomorrow. He's like, and then he's like, do you guys have tickets already? And we're like, no. So he gave us some tickets, and yeah, we took some pictures with him, and and then later that evening, it was either later that evening or the day that, it was later that evening. We were driving back to the hotel after like dinner or something. And we saw like these big buses, like the charter buses. And we're like, my mom was like, oh, how much you want to bet the team is there? The team is there. Yeah. So then, you know, she hurries up, drops us off at the entrance, and we get off the car. Remember, like, we get off the car, we're waiting there, and like all the players just start getting off the bus, and like, you know, we're just staying there, like, we're waving, and it's like Juan Soto passes by, Sean Manaea passes by, and we're just like, I'm like, dude, this is so sick. And then like,
we're like the only ones there too.
Yeah. And then like the next day, the morning, we were eating breakfast downstairs, and then we were about to leave. Like, this is the day we were coming back home or something like that. I forgot, but we ended up seeing Don Orsillo, the announcer for the Padres, and we took a picture with him, met him, great guy, super funny. And then we also met Josh Bell, who at the time was the current first baseman for the Padres, took some pictures with him. And then there was some other players that we did see, but we didn't get any autographs. We didn't get autographs, and we didn't get my brother did get a autograph by Jake Cronenworth on his baseball. Oh, yeah, I remember that. And then I did see Sean Manaea, and we were like, good luck on your game. He's like, thank you. He was super nice. And my aunt, she got stuck in the elevator, and unfortunately she forgot her phone. But she said that she met Blake Snell, and he was Erica. Oh, yeah, she got stuck in the elevator with him, but she had forgot her phone in the room, and she didn't get to get a picture. But she met Blake Snell, so that was really cool to hear as well. I really wish I would have met Tatis or Machado, because those are like my favorite players. Fuck. Yeah. And Juan Soto is a lot shorter than I thought like he's like just like barely a little taller than me. Like he's pretty short.
And then we got the free tickets.
Yeah, we got the free tickets. We got to go to the game for free. It was so fun and it was a good time.
It was good weather too. It was good seats.
Yeah.
If I like was in a hotel and like Mahomes walks by, I think I'd probably like crash out. I'd like, I don't know. That's a good like. What would I do? You know, because I feel like you guys were kind of like you weren't like. You were fangirling, but it wasn't like annoying, you know.
Right.
But I don't think I would be like annoying either. Like run them down and like beg them for a picture and beg them for a
autograph. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like this guy is like the best football player of all time. So
right.
Like, if you can get an autograph from him, then like I don't know if I'd sell it or not. But
see, like my thing was just like they're human, and like they probably get people like that all the time. So, like, I just didn't want to be, like, that annoying person, you know? Like, they are human. I just want to be respectful of their space and stuff. Yeah. But it's, like, I really do want a picture and an autograph. But it's hard. It's hard because, like, they are famous. And it's, like, I probably won't ever. I mean, who knows, right? I mean, maybe I'll go to a game. But, like, who knows if I'll ever get to see them that close ever again, you know? Like, that's once in a lifetime kind of situation. So, it's, like, I feel like a lot of like baseball players should also keep that, or not baseball players, but like athletes should keep that in mind too. It's like,
I remember,
you know,
when Juan Soto walked past, he had like I think it was the Apple headphones, and he just, like, didn't even look at us though. Like none of them really did.
Yeah, he just kind of like looked over. I have him on video too, huh?
Wasn't it raining or like it was like dark out and like
it was dark.
I can't remember it right that vividly, but that was a crazy day. Can't believe that happened. You guys met the GM.
It was dark, and then Azokar went in first.
What?
Azokar, the baseball player, because like my dad was like Azúcar, because like I don't know, he's just making a joke, you know. And then Juan Soto was behind, and Juan Soto just kind of like looked over, but he looked back fast. I think because like he's a big player, like a lot of people probably like annoy him and like want autographs and stuff.
Yeah.
But we were just trying to be supportive, and
that's crazy.
I mean, if we got an autograph, that would have been insane. I would have been like the happiest person ever, but
would you like frame it and shit?
Probably, yeah. I mean, depending who it is, because if it's Juan Soto, I'm framing my jersey, like
framing it, yeah.
Oh hell yeah! But if it was like a Zokar or something, like that is a cool autograph, but it's like, you know.
I know. I keep telling my dad to frame the Kelsey jersey. I got the Kelsey jersey signed. Yeah. And he still hasn't framed it. I mean, he's not wearing it or anything.
Right.
That'd be crazy. But I got 2 signatures from Kelsey. I got one when I was little and then one last year.
Which is insane.
Which I feel like it's crazy. I mean, back then when I got the first one, he wasn't as big as he is now. He wasn't dating Taylor Swift. Yeah. He was a good player, but he wasn't the best tight end at the time.
Right.
I was like 14, so this was before Patrick Mahomes was even on the team.
Yeah.
And I was just a little kid at training camp.
Yeah.
Kelsey. Yeah. And then he came over and he's fucking massive. You know?
Yeah. I mean, you just get like starstruck. Tight ends are
just huge, you know.
Yeah.
All tight ends, you have to be because you got to be able to block and run fast.
Yeah.
They're just super athletic and huge, but yeah. So you guys are in the race for the number 1 seed in the division. So
yeah. We're in the race.
Come down to the wire.
It's coming down to the wire, as I predicted. This is like something that I said in the beginning of the year. I knew it would be like this because the Dodgers are just not the type of team where they're going to give it up easy. They're just not that team. It's going to be a fight till the end, and that's what I predict. It's going to be a fight till the end. So right now, the way it's sitting, we're 3 games behind LA. We play Tuesday.
Yep.
Today is Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So they play tomorrow. We play 3 games. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If we sweep, obviously we get that number 1 spot secured. Well, yeah, I guess we get that number 1 spot. If we win tomorrow, we for sure clinch a playoff berth. Yeah. So we'll for sure be going to the playoffs. But yeah. So it's going to go down to the wire.
Imagine like the last game is like the winner wins the division.
Yeah.
Crowds erupting.
Dude.
Like, the best pitchers are in. Like I love games like that. Even though I'm not a super big baseball fan. Like I'd watch that. You know? and then you guys like the Padres, so
Right.
that'd be crazy.
Right.
That'd be crazy. But baseball is coming up.
Yeah.
Let's
I
take
also
a little-
feel like the division for us, like we haven't won the division in a long time. Like it's always been the Dodgers every single year. So I feel like this would mean a lot more for us. Like I feel like there's more for us on the line. Like, I mean, I'm not trying to speak for the team either because I don't know what the team is feeling. But from the way I see it, my perspective is like we wanted more. We haven't had this division win in a long time. They're hungry. Peter Seidler, like our owner of the Padres, or who was our owner, died of he died of cancer. I think it was like towards the beginning of the year, like last year. And it's been unfortunate, and I feel like he was like the number one Padres fan. He was so optimistic.
No,
and
you were the number one Padres
well,
fan.
yeah, he was so
he's number two.
Yeah, he was so optimistic, and he always tried to do the best thing for the Padres, and he really was part of the rebuild and part of what this team is now. If it wasn't, if like the team wouldn't be the way it is if it wasn't for him. So, I mean, he passed away. Like I said, he was a big Padres fan. He believed in this franchise so much, and I feel like that motivates the team as well.
It's like they're dedicating it to him in a way.
In a way, yeah. Because
When did he die?
Huh?
When did he die?
It was either the beginning of this year or like sometime last year, like the end of last year, something like that.
Damn.
But he passed away of cancer. Unfortunately, he was sick, but
yeah.
I feel like we need it. We need it. We deserve it.
Yeah.
But again, it's like you have to want it. Like the team has to want it, and like they have to fight for it. They just can't give up.
No.
Yeah. And that's what I feel like is different from last year till this year. Like last year, I feel like they would give up, like running down the line to first base on a ground out. Like they were just like, they looked like they gave up. They were down 2 points. Like they would give up. They looked dead. Now, like they look alive. They look different. They look gritty. They look like they want it. They look hungry. And I like that.
You like that?
Oh, yeah. I mean, because it gives you like, it almost gives you chills. Like it's like, of course, like it's worth watching. Like you're not wasting my time when I turn on a Padres game.
Wow. And that's coming from that's a lot of, I can hear a lot of passion.
Right. Even if it's like we're down 5-0 in the 6th inning, like I'm not turning that game off because I know there's going to be a fight at some point.
Because there's some teams that they go down 5-0 and it's almost like, when do we get to go home?
Yeah, like just turn the TV off.
When do we get to go to the hotel?
Yeah, like this game is over. Like
they're
it's already over.
They're putting in a third baseman to pitch.
Right.
Like they're like first of all, has that always been a thing?
What?
Putting position players in
to pitch. It's a thing when you burn out your bullpen. I mean, that's when you go to a position player. Yeah.
How often is that?
It's pretty like not often.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't happen often.
Lot, but
no,
maybe it doesn't happen as much as I think it does.
No, it doesn't happen often.
I thought that like they did that because like they're like getting dominated and they're just like trying to like fuck around. Like,
oh no,
I didn't know it was like you ran out of pitchers. Like, I didn't know that was possible. Like,
well,
if you're like. How do you run out of pitchers? Just don't put everyone in. Just let the other guy go as long as he wants.
No, here's the thing about baseball. Baseball, there's so many things you have to consider because in baseball, it's not like football where you play once a week. Sometimes you have a split and you have to go on a run for a week and a half and then you have a day off and then you go on another long week of playing baseball. So it's like the way it works is you have to consider like, okay, if I put in this pitcher and he gets pulled out early and then I have this reliever and he has to get pulled out early because he just gave up 5 runs and then he just gave up another 2. So I have to pull him, so it's like you're burning through a lot of relievers. So it's like if you burn through your bullpen, then it's like, okay, like I do have other pitchers, but I have to consider the days ahead. Like I can't just burn through them
because they play every day, every other
right.
day.
They play pretty much a game every single day. So it's like you wouldn't do that. Wouldn't be the smart thing to do as a coach. I would at that point. It's like, okay, we're down, 10-0. Like, just put in this second baseman. Like, we're in the 8th inning. We're about to lose anyways. Like,
Imagine he's like, yeah, put in the assistant coach. Put in the assistant coach.
Put in
He's
the
80 years
assistant
old.
coach. I think you just have to
Tom
be
Melvin.
on the roster. You don't have to be like you can be like if you were like on the roster just to run, like you could be. They could just put you as a pitcher. Yeah. Like
they have guys on the roster that only run.
Yeah. Like for example, like
What?
well, like not that only run. Like they're a position player, but like they are really fast. So like for example, like on the Padres roster, like we have Lockridge, and he's a position player. Like he can play outfield, and he has before, but like typically, like or as I've seen him used lately, it's like we'll have the normal field, and then like some of the players like Arise, like he's been dealing with like a kind of ankle injury, so like they'll put him in as a pinch runner, and like that's pretty much like his primary thing, like pinch running, and like he'll steal bases, and like he runs fast, so like.
Let me ask you this: how many bases would Tyreek Hill steal if he was in the MLB? If he was like just a pinch runner, like that was his only job,
He'd steal a lot.
like would he be the league leader in stolen bases?
He might.
There's no one faster than Tyreek Hill in the MLB.
There's no one faster.
Did they do a 40-yard dash to even test that in the MLB?
I don't know. I haven't really kept track with like who's the fastest in baseball. Like
Probably a black guy.
that's messed up. Y'all heard it here first. I'm just like, I know Byron Buxton is pretty fast, but I don't know who the fastest player in the league is.
No way
like
to track
technically,
that?
Oh yeah, there is, but I don't know that statistic.
There'd be like they have a NFL stat tracker.
I kind of want to look now.
Kind of thing where like it'd be like, oh yeah, Tyreek Hill just ran 22.35 miles per hour on this touchdown.
Tyreek Hill would be insane.
It's like, yo, I drive. That's how fast I drive on this side street here. You know, and he's running 23.7 miles per hour on the field. Yeah, look up who's the fastest player. Is it wait,
Wow.
let me guess. Is it
I'm not
by,
even
by
getting-
your reaction? It might be a Royals player.
Really?
Bobby Witt?
Yes.
Holy
How did you
shit.
know? Bro,
Holy shit.
dude is the fastest player in the league
Wait,
right
you know
now.
how I got that? Because you were like, no way.
That bad. Oh my god, that's funny.
Wait,
no.
it's a white guy?
Yes.
White man can run.
Dude
What's
is
his-
okay. I didn't know this. Okay, like I knew Bobby Witt Jr. was a stud, but I didn't know he was a fast stud. Dude he has an average sprint speed of 30.4 feet per second,
Put that in dumb, like stupid terms.
which is the fastest in the majors. I have no idea how to dumb it down for you.
He
said put it in dumb people. Boy, I can't even process it. Like, wait, hold on.
Wait. So you said 30?
Average sprint speed of 30.4 feet per second.
30.4 feet
So
per second.
you run-
That's
30 feet a second. Holy smokes. How many?
that's impossible. That might be impossible. Is
No,
this guy
because it says Johan Rojas has a speed of 30.1 ft/sec. So feet per second. Yeah. And takes 4.22 seconds to get from home to first. So if it takes him, and he's the third fastest, so 4.22. So it takes Bobby Witt probably like what 4 seconds to get from home, from first to home.
Let me dumb it down for both of us. So 3 feet equals 1 yard, right? Mm-hmm. So if you do the math, what is 30 divided by 3?
Boy, we're not about to do this right now. Hold on, I just want to
It's
look.
10.
Oh,
So that means 10 yards per second?
hold on.
There's just no way that's possible.
You're doing the math wrong. It says home plate to first base is or HP to first base. Yeah, home plate, right?
HP is a
Hit.
computer brand.
Oh, it says he runs 4.10. That's his
4.10
Yeah,
what?
that's his sprint speed. 4.1 second
per what?
I don't know. Bro, look at the chart. I don't know. That's what I'm asking. What is HP? Home plate, no? Home plate to first base. Yeah. 4.1 second.
I could do that.
No, you can't, bro. You know that the bases are so long apart? You cannot do that, bro. You're slow.
4.10 seconds. Ready? Watch this. So, 1, 2, 3, and I'm already there. I'm there. I'm at first base.
You're not that fast, dude.
No, I'm just kidding. So Bobby Witt is crazy fast.
Yeah, I never knew
I thought
that.
He was gonna be a black guy. No offense to any black people out there, but
yeah, me too. Honestly, I really thought it was gonna be Byron Buxton. You know why I came up with that? Because I play MLB The Show, and on MLB The Show, he's ranked 99 speed. So I just figured.
So you're basing it off of it, right?
MLB The Show, a video game. Yeah. And he's not even on the list, which is insane because he's fast. No.
I wonder what Salvi's number is.
Oh, he's probably like on the lower end. Dude is old.
He doesn't even run, does he?
Bro, he's a big guy.
Imagine he like hits a ball into outfield and he's like already asking for the pinch runner. He doesn't even run to first. He's like has the pinch runner run to first for him.
Literally. Dude doesn't even have to run. He just hits a home run.
How many home runs does he have this year?
Let's look. Oh my gosh, I'm crying, kind of. Well, he's 34 years old. Didn't know he was 34.
Salvi's 34?
His average right now is 271. He has 27 home runs.
27?
Yeah, that's not bad. 103 RBIs and 154 hits. He's 6'3". And
dude's big.
Dude is big. I want to know how much he weighs.
I just want to say real quick, if the Padres
256 pounds. Holy fuck.
I just want to say if the Padres and the Royals face each other in the World Series, we should do something.
Oh, I would definitely go down to Kansas City. I have no animosity towards Kansas City. I love the Royals. I pretty much like honestly most.
Even if you're gonna be surrounded by Royals fans.
Oh yeah. I feel like people in Kansas City are like respectable. I mean, like every so often you have like these dumb people who say like dumb comments and stuff, which I don't care, whatever. But it's a friendly, it's just a game. Like at the end of the day, people have to respect other people, and you're just cheering for who you love, and that's it. And yeah, I mean the only fan base that I hate is the Dodgers. They're just stupid, and I'm sorry, Dodger fans, but you guys are just arrogant, cocky, and just very bad fan base towards like other fan bases. Like, when Houston went to LA to go play them, like there was a ton of LA fans beating up Houston fans, like just so ghetto and so trashy. I don't like it.
Yeah, we don't like that around.
Yeah,
because you gotta be
you gotta be humble.
Yeah, you gotta be humble.
Yeah,
I've never I talk shit, but in a playful way.
Right.
There's people that I know. But
I'm just like, no, I'm kidding.
But like, I'm never like actually been mad. I guess there has been times, but never to the point where I want to fight.
Right.
Never to the point where I'm like, it's getting personal.
See, that gets wild to me.
That's when it gets too. You shouldn't let sports trash talk get you into a fight.
Right.
Like you care that much about this team that doesn't even care about you.
That's what I mean.
I mean, they care about you, but not you specifically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? But it's just alcohol.
Right.
It just does something to you.
The alcohol, for sure. Yeah. Alcohol and like a big ego. And a big ego.
Yeah. Like without alcohol, I think, honestly, not even just sport, I think the world would just be a better place.
Maybe. But that's another topic.
Drivers.
That's another topic, but.
I'm just jumping from topic
Yeah,
to
he's
topic.
just trying to jump into some other black hole of topics. But
hey, this is the Yappers.
I'm telling you, we're
podcast,
yapping.
Baby. We're gonna fucking yap. If you don't like it, get the fuck out.
You don't gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck out of here.
Shout out Renee.
Shout out Renee for that one. But, hey, no, but I was gonna say like, cause I went to Yankee Stadium too, and Yankee fans like they're ghetto. Y'all are ghetto. But it wasn't that bad.
Damn.
It wasn't like
Yankees are ghetto.
They're ghetto. Damn. They're from the Bronx. Sorry.
That's where Kai Cenat's from. Shout out Kai Cenat.
They're from the Bronx, and like getting there was a mission. Like we went through the subway, and like we went into the subway in one part of the city, and like it looked normal, and then we get to the other part, and it's like you're in the projects. Like,
yeah,
it's wow, it's completely like it's not a culture shock, but it's different. Like you're like, whoa, like you can feel the difference. Like,
yeah,
you gotta be careful around here. Like, you don't know how it's gonna go.
I don't think I would like New York.
Yeah.
We talked about this.
Yeah.
I have some bad experiences in big cities.
Yeah.
And I'm
specifically
not gonna get into it because it brings back
Chicago.
some bad memories, and I might start crying, which I don't want to do on here. But
right.
New York, it's cool. You get the tall like it's just tall buildings. Like it's that's it. It's covered with, I guess I've heard it's covered with huge rats.
Oh
and
enormous
rodents that are the size of cats.
Right.
Why would I want to go there?
Yeah. I mean,
the people are rude. Some of them.
I'm not trying to convince you to go.
The food
but
might be good.
yeah, the food is good.
What else they got? I don't know.
But I'm not trying to convince you to go. But like, I mean, if you want to go, go. But like, what I'm trying to say is like, I feel like everybody should experience it at least once, whether like you're into big cities or not. You should at least go once in your life, because like it is an experience, and you really do get to see like how people live, and you're just like, whoa, like I live in a house in a calm area. It's quiet. And then you go to freaking New York, and like you feel this small. You feel like a freaking ant walking through all those buildings, and like it's a big city, so much opportunity, so many things to do, so many people to see, so many people to meet, so many stores, shops. Like it's insane. So much culture. Oh my goodness. So many people from all over the area. Like it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, maybe one day I'll eventually go there.
Yeah,
who knows?
I feel like you should once in your life. Just don't cry.
I kind of want to switch topics for a second.
And don't get your car
Just
towed.
quick. Wow. I hope you guys are going to hear that. I just bought tickets to a NBA preseason game. They're coming to our hometown. I know it's just preseason, but how many times is my favorite team going to come here, even if it's just preseason,
right.
So I got us front row tickets.
Heck yeah.
And
let's go.
Sixers against Timberwolves. So excited for that.
Unfortunately, they didn't have any courtside seats available, but
they had some available like a while back, but they got sold. But they were like so super expensive.
Oh, really?
And we're basically courtside. Like we're like one row back from courtside. So hopefully, Joel Embiid plays, Maxey, like
Jared McCain.
I just love our team. I'm not gonna get into it too much because it's already been like an hour, but I can't wait for this season with Paul George there. And I can't wait to see the Timberwolves too. Like I'm low-key a fan of them. I'm not a fan, but I like Anthony Edwards. Cat.
Yeah.
They have a good vibe around them and aura.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for you to see all these NBA.
For real.
First NBA game.
Yeah.
Too, actually.
Yeah. First NBA game. I've never been to an NBA game. It'll be interesting.
I think we should do a quick little game to end the podcast.
Yeah, sure.
Should we do an NFL draft?
Nah, let's do an MLB draft.
I don't know players.
Oh, that sucks. How can you do a sports podcast if you don't know?
That's why you're here.
Wow.
That's why you're here for the baseball part.
Wow.
I know baseball players, but how would that work? Like you draft a position player for each position?
Yeah, first base, second base, shortstop, third base.
I don't know
outfield.
Catchers. Yeah, I don't
Damn,
think it goes,
that sucks.
So no,
how can you do a sports podcast? Yeah, we'll do a football one, I guess.
Or no?
Yeah, sure.
Ready?
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ooh, okay. Jaden gets to pick first.
We did this earlier, so we're going to have to pick completely different players.
Okay.
We can't pick anyone that we picked earlier.
What? No.
It's going to be the same teams.
Well, I mean, you could change it up a bit. But you got to start from top to bottom. So it's going to go quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, O-line, defense.
Patrick Mahomes already. You don't have to think about it. There we go. He's Kermit the Frog.
Ugh, don't ever do that again.
All right. Who do you got?
Give me Josh Allen.
Wow. Didn't expect that. So running back, I'm going to go... Who did you go last time?
CMC.
I'll go CMC.
Give me.
I know who you're gonna go with.
I love Saquon, but I also really like Jahmyr Gibbs. He's the future, but give me Saquon.
I knew it. I was thinking of going Saquon. That's a good pick. I'm gonna go for receiver. I'm gonna go Justin Jefferson.
You you literally said not to take the same players.
I didn't pick him last time.
Okay. Give me CeeDee Lamb.
Give me Tyreek Hill. I am picking the same team.
Okay. Give me give me Jamar Chase.
Wow. Over. I guess there's really no one else. I guess Amon-Ra would have been a close one.
Mm-hmm.
So tight end.
Yeah.
Kelsey.
Yeah. See, you picked literally the same exact team.
You picked Kelsey last time.
I know. You literally picked my team.
I know.
Just Kittle.
Offensive line.
He literally said pick different players, and then he goes.
But you said no, it doesn't matter. So I was like, okay, I'll just pick the same players.
Okay.
O line, I'm gonna go Eagles.
Lions.
We have like the same.
Literally.
Defense. Steelers.
You said pick different. You picked the same. Give me Chiefs defense. Give me the Chiefs defense. Okay, now we got to do a baseball team. Who cares if you don't know? I'll help you out. I'll go first. I'll go first with my team, and then you can do your team.
All right, go.
All right. So let's start with I guess we could start at any position. I'll start at third base because that's my favorite position. But at third base,
I'm biased too, like just best players.
Yeah. Give me Manny Machado. What?
Is he the best player right now at third base?
I mean, they have there's quite a bit third basemen. There's Rafael Devers, Jose Ramirez, Gunnar Henderson, I think plays third.
Give me Shohei.
Okay. Wait, but I started at third, so you have to start at
I have to
third.
start at third too?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know any third basemen.
Okay.
Give me some names. Give me some names.
Ramirez, Jose Ramirez, Rafael Devers, Gunnar Henderson.
I'll go Jose.
Jose Ramirez.
Jose
All
Ramirez.
right. I'm going to go shortstop now. Shortstop, give me Bobby Witt Jr.
Fuck! Oh, I'm going to go for...
you could go Mookie. You could go...
Mookie.
Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts. He plays shortstop.
Right, give me some more names.
Bro, I'm blanking right now. You're making me nervous. You're like, give me more names.
You're the baseball expert here.
Well, definitely not Fernando Tatis Jr.
He doesn't play shortstop.
I know. That's why I said definitely not. Jeremy Pena. You can go. The Yankees. Nah. Trey Turner.
Give me Mookie.
Yeah, I
I
feel
thought he was
Mookie.
a second baseman. I'm not gonna lie.
Cause I guess.
Give me Mookie. Give me the Mookie.
I think Gunnar Henderson is a shortstop too. I don't know. He's something like
you already
that.
said him.
I know what I said.
All right, second baseman. Who you got?
Second baseman. Give me. Ooh. Give me. I could have took Mookie at second base. Give me Andres Jimenez. I think he's a really
What the fuck
good.
is that?
Of course you don't know. You don't know anything. You don't know baseball.
Second baseman. I'll go Kim.
Kim is not a second. He's a shortstop.
Oh shit.
You're forgetting one. I left him for you.
Altuve?
Yeah. He'll
He's
take
still good?
Altuve.
He's still one of the best.
Hell yeah.
Shorty is still killing it.
Shorty is killing it.
Shorty with the big thicky in the back, still killing it.
All right, now
I
we're
got Altuve.
all right. Center field. Give me Aaron Judge.
Bro, you get the first pick every position. That's why you're gonna win.
Bro, there's one that you're forgetting about. The fish.
Oh, what's his name? He's a fish. Nemo. No, who's the
Bro,
fish?
it is not Nemo. Trout, Mike Trout. But you know what?
Still in the league?
Well, no, he's hurt.
I have
But
not heard about him ever.
He's still
All right, I'll go with Mike Trout. You're basically picking my team for me.
okay. It's fine. I would go first base. Okay, I'm gonna just build my team, and then you can just stay quiet since you don't know
Yeah, I'll
anything.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
just
mute your mic and just
All right.
sit there and look pretty. So for my first baseman, I'd probably go like Bryce Harper, center field, Aaron Judge, right field, Tatis, left field. I could go Soto, like that'd be insane. But like personally, I would choose Merrill, something like that. I could move them around, but
When people are building teams, they don't think about chemistry ever.
yeah, no.
Like, you're not thinking like, oh, like is this team gonna like?
Well,
mesh
if we're
together,
talking
you know?
about chemistry, then I would just choose the whole Padres team, but like, or
They have
like the
best
whole,
chemistry out of any
or
team in the
or
league.
like the whole Phillies team, like something like that. But catcher, I like.
A-okay. Am I A-okay? Sitting on the top of the world. Are you okay? I'm the Phillies and we're okay. Okay, K. Yeah, we're gonna hit the home run. Okay, we're done.
Okay, that was cringe. Make sure you
I
cut
don't know
that.
what I was doing there.
Yeah, just cut that out, dude.
I
Don't.
think we should go. I'm getting tired.
All right, we'll go ahead and go. JT Realmuto is a stud. Jackson Merrill for Rookie of the Year. Paul Skeens is only famous because of his girlfriend. And yeah, I mean, that's all I
This
gotta
will be,
say. Go
episode
Padres. Let's
1.
fucking go.
Second time trying this.
Yeah, this is
Hit
our
that
second
like
time.
button, hit that sub button. She's gonna post it on her Spotify.
Yeah, let's go,
We're
guys.
back next week.
Hell yeah.
Episode number 2.
Let's go, San Diego. Let's win the
Go Chiefs,
division.
baby.
Let's go,
Yeah.
baby.